let's as a society, as a people, like if we want the world to heal and just like be a better place, we probably should just kind of push past superhero movies for just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they are clogging the airways and sucking this cinematic world dry, and like I could do without any superhero film just for like small length of time.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I? Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yes, Have Some podcast. My name is Craig Goldberg. Fall is here, supposedly, but happy fall. It's almost October. It's almost our absolute favorite time of year. There's nothing better than getting into that Halloween season, getting into the holiday season, and getting away from the sun and the heat. I guess the sun will still be there, but Jacob, the heat technically is supposed to stop, right?
Well, it's supposed to, and fall is arriving for maybe like part of the country, but not
Right.
here. I went
Not here.
kayaking yesterday, and it was 100 degrees, and I got sunburned.
Did you see an alligator?
I saw many an alligator.
That's
great.
crazy. That's crazy. I saw the pictures.
That's awesome. Yeah. I saw pictures that looked cool.
I literally wish you guys would go kayaking. I know Abby. I know Abby would go.
You can't say this sentence.
I don't think you would go, Craig.
It's not that I won't go. It's just I don't want to.
See, but when people are like, so I went kayaking yesterday. It was like in the middle of the Okefenokee swamp.
Yeah.
It's literally like there's zero other people around. Like you pass somebody maybe every half an hour you might see one other person on a boat or something.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like beautiful. You're in the middle of nowhere. You don't hear music or talking or trains or cars. You're like miles deep into the fucking Okie, like in a spot where I'm like, you know what? If I lost my phone and got lost here, that's it. You don't find me. Like
you just that last part.
But why do you think that? You're an adult. You're an adult. Like you've been on bodies of water before. I'm just like, it is. First of all,
you've been on. Yeah,
it's beautiful. First of all, and it's like, why? I was literally out there yesterday getting annoyed at you because I was like,
I could tell.
I was like, this is one of my favorite places. It's beautiful out here. And I'm never going to get to share it with my two best friends because Craig won't.
First
come
of
out
all,
here.
you know where one of my favorite places is? Going to a baseball game. So let's trade.
Okay. I'll go.
God damn it.
Hey, I've also, how many times have I said to you, like, Craig, I would love to go golfing with you?
He has.
That's like one of your favorite things. And I hate sports. I hate the sun. I think golfing's kind of dumb. But I'm like,
describe a sport that you do in the sun, kayaking.
Yeah, but it's a little different.
No, I would do it. I like. I'm not anti-outdoors. The number one thing, the heat doesn't bother me. You know what bothers me more than anything? Fucking mosquitoes.
There were zero mosquitoes. Why are you just assuming there's mosquitoes?
If you can guarantee a no
there's
mosquito
zero mosquitoes out there, I guarantee you.
Then we're going. We're actually let's stop this right now. Abby.
Yeah.
Swamp confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob, you're just dealing with what I've been dealing with since I've been with Craig. I love him, and Craig, you do enjoy outdoor activities like golfing, for sure, and you like to be out at theme parks.
I go outside every day. How do you think I get the mail?
Yeah, but I don't know that you love the solitude the same way that like Walden or like Emerson enjoyed like the fireside poets the way that Jacob.
I just feel like. I feel like
and
Craig will go crazy when he can't pick up his phone and fucking
scroll?
You can't kayak and check YouTube at the same time.
You can't? Is there service out there?
No.
So how do you find your way back?
The beauty of it.
What do you mean? How do you find it? It's a simple. It's not like it's a straight shot where I went. It's like I go here and then I come back.
Right.
They also hand you I don't know if you've ever seen these things like there are these things they used to give, like they give these out at some places. You can still find them, but it's like a piece of paper.
God damn.
And it has like a route on it. and there's like arrows, and there's this little thing called a key.
You know
Like, you
what?
start
I'm
to
going
They
to
end?
say,
call them maps.
so we're going to do this.
I've heard about that. You're supposed
The
to
three
roll
of-
them, not fold them.
Listen, the three of us have all been friends for
Yeah.
like 12 years. We've been doing the podcast for 10.
Mhm.
We've all traveled together. We all know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We all know each other. I would put money that overall, just like being annoyed or complaining about a situation, I am way better than both of you.
Okay, what does that
Your
got to do with
tolerance-
anything?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm
you-
just trying to defend myself. I'm trying to
Yeah.
defend myself against the kayak.
Hey, why don't you prove it? Let's do like a
Let's prove
listener sponsored make Craig sleep out on a
Make
lake.
Craig
Well, I'm-
kayak.
I'm not trying to make Craig camp or anything. I'm just like,
I would
it's
like
a-
camping more than kayaking
okay,
because it's not. I think
is it
idea-
the activity of rowing a boat is what you don't like?
Actually, hold on. I think I would enjoy it. I don't know what this whole scenario is like made up. I would go kayaking.
Okay,
I think I would go.
all right. Well, then
Have you
why
been
don't we
on like a
fucking
paddle
go?
boat before?
Have I been on a paddle boat? I don't.
Yeah.
Well, so like we could go. So like, say we went to this spot.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not a athletic person, and I can make the journey just fine. It's not like you're gonna get done and be like dead tired or anything. It's like a couple miles
Sure.
up the stream.
Sure.
There's an island. You get out at the island. There's an old cemetery on the island. People used to live on the island a long time ago. You can check it out. I usually eat lunch on the island.
You bring a lunch.
Bring a lunch, eat it on the island, then get back in the kayak and it's a couple miles back.
Here's what
And it's-
bothers me. Here's
Okay.
what bothers me. You ready?
Mhm.
It bothers me that I didn't know you were doing any of this, and you literally could have just disappeared, and we would have been like trying to podcast all day and not knowing where you were.
Well,
this goes very deep.
well, I'm not going to disappear because nothing's going to happen. It's not like I'm
Right.
going.
You're right.
It's just a body of water. I don't know what there's nothing to be scared of. There's no like, it's not like I'm not in danger because I'm kayaking a river.
It's not the most
Hmm.
dangerous game. Yeah.
I would hope not. Although it is in Florida.
so, yeah.
Or I
don't
guess
know.
it's not.
Well, no, it's not. It's in
It's in
Georgia.
Georgia.
So
In all seriousness, I'm excited. We've got like a couple fun outdoor adventures. I'm not going to get into details, but we got some fun stuff coming up
mhm.
that I think our listeners will hear about soon.
Okay.
And hey, when it comes to just getting away from society, sign me up. Put me in there. Put me in the boat. Put me in a cabin. Take me to the river. That's what that fish would sing. The one that you put on your wall,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jacob, I'm glad you went kayaking. Abby, what did you do
Yeah.
yesterday?
I spent some time outdoors doing some decorations on our front porch and in the backyard. Yeah, since it's not really your thing as much to go out for nature activities, it still is my thing. I love how we just have to share.
God damn it.
Like,
Hey, I
You're a
must,
indoor
you know
kid.
what? I actually relate to a lot of the cats in our neighborhood because I'm just catching strays all day long in this episode.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think that I get my outdoors in like the hits that I can get it. I go outside and I hang out by the fireplace, the little fire pit that I dug. And I like to decorate every year, and I put on the same Beverly Hills Cop tape, and I blast it on my like old tape player on my front porch, and I put up a bunch of lights. And that is what makes me happy. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday.
Actually, you put them up twice.
Yeah, the first time I did it backwards, like I unrolled a spool and like I got to the end to where I was supposed to plug it into the the actual plug, and it was the wrong end. So
Yeah.
bit of a bummer.
Well, let's see. You know what I did yesterday was a whole lot of nothing. And Abby, I know you don't like that. So I just sat there and stared at the wall. No, I didn't do that. I'm trying to think what was yesterday. Well, we've been doing podcast
Saturday.
prep. Yesterday was Saturday. We've got some podcasting stuff that we've been working on. We're going to be talking about our October rollout coming soon, which I'm excited about. I did play some records in the house yesterday. I finally have our record player once again hooked up to a speaker so I can actually play music and play. I have a ton of records, which I completely forgot about. Lots of those Mondo soundtracks and things like that. Had a moment of absolute just freaking out on our cat Jonesy because the cats, even though if I close the lid, they still see the record spinning and they go fucking nuts. So I'm playing the fucking Halloween soundtrack and I walk away for 2 seconds and I just hear thud, scratch, skip, it's just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's okay.
The cats aren't the only ones who have to like watch their behavior when the record player's going. Because
I wasn't going to bring it up. I had to tell Abby no more dancing in the record room. I just had to tell her.
Well, the record room is the entire house, and we put Little Shop of Horrors on, which was my choice because I was feeling. Yeah, it is. It was great, but it got me going. Like the very first song, obviously. So
well, today is like the day that the Audrey 2 landed.
The total eclipse
today,
the 21st day of the month of September.
Well, it's also
that's how the show starts. Yeah.
Yeah, which means it's also.
Or is it 21st? Is it 21st or is it 23rd?
I don't know, but today's Bill Murray.
Yeah, you're right, Craig.
It's Bill Murray's birthday.
Today?
And Stephen King's birthday today.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Dave Coulier.
We should have started the episode. Oh, wait, we are. That's good.
This is it. This is the start of the episode. Cut it out.
Maybe Little Shop is the 23rd. I think it might be the 23rd.
Okay. Well, either way, it's a great soundtrack. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. So maybe we should
for thanking us.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm thanking you. I'm thanking the listeners. I'm thanking the people who've stuck with us for the last almost 10 years. And I'm excited about the future of YHS. I'm excited about the next couple months. So a little bit later on, we'll reveal the movies we're going to be covering, doing deep dives all throughout October. Some Jacob's picks.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob. Yeah.
Nope.
No, you're not. No. Do not launch a new YouTube channel.
We don't have to name it anything. It's YHS.
You don't have to. October. It's gonna be great.
Nope.
I'm gonna make a little design. It's gonna look like a movie store. It's gonna say Jacob's Picks. It's gonna have our 4 movies. It's happening. I'm sorry. It's happening. And you know what? The people love Jacob and they're gonna love his picks because we'll film them later, but there's some good movies we're gonna be watching in October. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Jacob Walsh Takeover.
No, that's not what it's called.
I'm trying to workshop. I think we should continue workshopping this. I just think
you just want it to be your idea. I've been with hey, today's the airing of the grievances. And Abby will make sure
it's Jaketoberfest.
God damn it.
I thought of it, it's better.
Oh my God. Anyways, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But we had a couple fun topics we wanted to touch on. But let's talk about Bill Murray's birthday real quick. I just wanted to remind everybody that Bill Murray is still one of my favorite people in the world, and I finally got to meet him this year. We all did. We'd kind of been circling that Bill Murray. We've been hanging out at the Bill Murray station, but that train kept kind of not stopping. But we finally did it. We got to see Bill Murray live this year, which was really cool, and with the Blood Brothers. And there's a whole episode where we covered this, and which is already way back in February, which is crazy to think about because it feels like it was 3 days ago. And I'm just excited. I'm excited that Bill is still out there doing his thing, still acting, still in movies. And I feel like I see more about Bill Murray now than I did in the previous, the last 5 years. I feel like he's out and about and everywhere. And he's a little bit less mysterious than he was at the beginning. I feel like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He is, because he's getting older and he probably realized he's been a little bit of an asshole, and he's maybe got a little bit of regrets in his life, and he's getting older, and like, I don't, it's not something I like to think about, but he's not going to be here forever. So I think he's just out there having fun while he can. So it's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show up while you can. Yeah.
Show up while you can. So he's out there touring still. Chevy Chase is going back on tour doing more.
I don't care about that one.
Well, he's doing more screenings of Christmas Vacation. Macaulay Culkin's hitting the road with Home Alone.
That's true. Yeah. I sent you guys. He's doing it in Florida.
Yeah. So I like. Yeah.
You know what else I meant? I meant to tell you this off air, but since we're talking about it,
yeah.
You know who else is getting a tour going again?
Who?
Crispin Glover. He's got
Oh my
he's
fucking
with
God.
his movies. And now listen.
I watched the trailer.
So there's no Georgia dates or anything. There's only like 5 or 6 screenings.
Right.
But it is his like classic thing where he's doing I got an email, and I have not got a Crispin Glover email in a long time.
Right.
And it's like he's going to be showing his movies, doing his Q&A, doing his slideshow. He's going to be doing signings after each show. Now, I don't think he signs, like Back to the Future stuff, but he signs his books, and I can't help but think they're insane. I would love to get some of his books, and you can just order his books from his website, and they come signed. He signs everything, and they're like $30. And I was like, Craig, this might be the only way you're going to get a Crispin.
Mhm.
And like, I know that'd be weird to have like one of his
No, I'd love it.
not related to Back to the Future books in your Back to the Future case, but I think you're going to have to.
This is a movie he did with his father, Bruce Glover, who I think has passed away since.
Yeah, and they look identical.
They look identical, so much so that I'm like, is it really his dad, or is this like a Crispin Glover thing? But the movie is called No, You're Wrong, or Spooky Action at a Distance. And I watched the trailer. It looks sufficiently weird and wild, and I don't understand Crispin Glover, but as an artist and an interesting person, I've always loved him. And if this comes around, town,
we have to go.
I would love to. Now the rub with his things though are like he will do a Q&A that lasts 4.5 hours.
That sounds so exciting to me. Like he is a weird guy.
Yeah,
but he's like really captivating, and I think I would not even blink at sitting there and watching. Like, that's what I was saying. He's going to show a movie. He does a slideshow, a Q&A, and a book signing. This is like an event. This is an all-day thing you're going
This
to.
is an evening with Crispin Hellion Glover.
I think you guys know this, but I had tickets to see this years ago before I met you guys.
So did I.
And, I had tickets to see it in Atlanta. And at the time, between me and Morgan, we had one car, and it was in the shop. Like, unexpectedly, it was in the shop. So I tried to rent a car the day of this event, and I had a car reserved, and then I went to pick up the car, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have a car for you."
Classic car rental situation.
I ended up missing the show because of that. And he I don't even know if he's done a tour since whenever that was. It was so long ago.
2008 was when he came to Atlanta. It was the same weekend as Dragon Con, and I had to go to one or the other, and I chose Dragon Con.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and we met like the weekend after that, I think.
Yeah, and I bragged about how I almost went and saw Crispin Glover, but I didn't.
And I was like, oh, cool.
She was like, who?
Not a red flag.
I have seen people get Back to the Future items signed at those events, but the thing is, he won't just like sign his name. He writes like a long thing that's like, "Thank you so much for coming to my." Like, he takes up the whole poster.
I like that though.
It's
like,
fucking weird.
I mean, if you're planning on keeping it and you're not like,
sure, yeah.
If it's just an item with Crispin Glover, I would not mind that. But it also would not bother me to get his autograph on something that's not, because he's just like such a weird, cool dude.
He's a weird.
Have you guys ever seen Willard?
I've never seen Willard.
You guys should watch. You guys should watch his version of Willard. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I have seen.
And he does and there's also like, I have the VHS of it, and at the end of the VHS, after the credits, there's a music video,
right.
because Willard is a remake. There's an old Willard,
right?
And the rat in the movie's name is Ben, and Michael Jackson wrote the theme song to Willard. And Crispin Glover covers it for his version.
And that's like the 100th weirdest thing about Crispin Glover, if we were like doing the ranking. Mm-hmm. Abby, what's on your docket? I know we are digging in on these movies.
Yeah.
What's your October anticipation coming up?
Well, I'm anticipating watching a ton of movies and talking about them on our podcast. That's what we did earlier today, and I know that episode will be out later, but it feels so good to have done that discussion and to have like gone deep into something. It's a format that I love. I think it's why all of us enjoy listening to podcasts, is the deep dives. So doing deep dives on horror movies is tradition for me and for YHS podcast. So I very much am just loving putting up my decorations and knowing that I'm going to watch a scary movie probably every night and break it down with you guys. It's the best. It makes me so happy.
Absolutely. Well, let's get into a couple of these. Jacob, you came up with some fun topics that you wanted to tackle. We're not going to do this in any kind of specific formatted fuck budget type of way.
Yeah.
But I will say the one thing I'm a little bit bummed about is I was originally excited about the new movie, the new Marlon Wayans movie, the Jordan Peele production.
Not getting
called
good.
Him.
Yeah.
Reviews are real bad.
I've heard of like a good
it's
amount.
Like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. It's getting bad reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I'm
still going to check it out.
Still want to check it out. Well, let's first talk, since it's his birthday as well, the King of Kings, not Triple H, Stephen King. Let's talk about
the King of Kings, Jesus Christ.
The King of Kings. No, his birthday's not for a while. But hey, speaking of speaking of movies, listen. The Resurrection of the Christ, the sequel, the long-awaited Legacy sequel.
Is that happening?
Yeah, they're dividing it into 2 parts.
Seriously?
Yeah, Mel Gibson, Jim Caviezel. We're so back.
Man.
I'm probably gonna skip that one.
Nah,
yeah,
dude. I'm all in.
I saw Passion of the Christ in the theaters.
Me too.
So did I.
And the only reason I knew what was happening was because I was obsessed with Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah. And I was like, oh, he's going to say this. And he said it. And I was like, oh, so that's that in Jesus Christ Superstar. That's just right out of the fucking book, I guess.
I mean, I remember seeing that movie with like people from high school and coming out, and everybody was like crying and like emotionally moved. And I was just like, cool. When's Spider-Man coming out? I just like, listen, man, I get it. You know, I get like, no shade, but just the subject matter is it's fine. Is it a good movie? I almost just said it is a good movie, but actually, I don't actually know if it is.
My only memories, I did see it in the movie theater. I remember I was hanging out with like a new group of friends, and there was like most of us just didn't have a lot of money at the time. So like in order to get into a movie, as I recall, a couple of the guys in the group like asked people outside the theater if they would buy them tickets to see Passion of the Christ in like like whatever way. And I think someone paid for their tickets, and we went in, and it was like, let's watch this, this crazy.
I remember at my theater there were like some church was there passing out pamphlets and some, bullshit.
Yeah, well, Mel Gibson, he does have some movies I like, but he's an interesting guy, to say the least.
He's insane. He's a crazy person.
He's a crazy person. Okay.
Yes, have some. Yes, have some.
On another end of the spectrum, we got some Marvel talk here. Let's talk about Doomsday, the new Avengers movie, which has officially wrapped filming, which seems kind of wild.
It seems like it's only been filming for 3 weeks.
And Abby, I'm going to go to you on this one because we have very much been in a DC mode. Loved Superman, loved Peacemaker, watched Creature Commandos, all faith in James Gunn. I've been in a look, I got my Catwoman shirt on, I got my Batman collection going. My patience for the MCU has run thin. There has been some highlights for me personally over the last couple of years. I did like Thunderbolts. I did like, Spider-Man No Way Home. But to me, everything since Avengers Endgame has been a little bit not where I wanted it to be. I mean, we did full-fledged reviews of Infinity War and Endgame and all the Spider-Man movies. Like and it just feels like, and by the way, if you're listening to this, you know all the reasons. There's the pandemic and then the Jonathan Majors of it all. And it's just been a
There's
weird.
Been a couple mix-ups at the Marvel factory. Like some of the products been a little strange. Yeah.
So they're trying to kind of correct course. Fantastic Four was supposed to be the big return to form. The three of us did not enjoy that movie, and it did not do box office wise what they thought it might do for such a marquee movie they've been working on for so long with these premier characters. So having said all that, going into Doomsday, the return of Robert Downey Jr., another, wrapping up the multiverse saga with a 2-part Avengers 1-2 punch of Doomsday and Secret Wars. Abby, where are you on this right now?
I mean, if I'm going with my gut and being completely honest, which is all I ever want to do on this show, I don't care. Like, I have zero. I fully crossed over to the other side. Call it the dark side if you want, to DC. But like, I feel like I started.
That makes sense. Dark side.
Yeah. Actually, that does work. Thank you. When I think about what did I love growing up? I didn't know Marvel characters growing up. I grew up watching the Batman, the TV show from the '60s, and the movie. So DC is kind of in my blood. Catwoman was like a fascination and obsession for me. I loved the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin. So it is in my DNA.
Dude,
I
you are
suppose,
turning me on.
Yeah.
Say more Batman villains.
I don't want to. What I want to
down.
say though is Eggman, Clayface.
Clayface.
Anyway, that we're not listing here. What I will say though is that Marvel movies haven't had the spark. Not since Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 have I really felt invested in a Marvel movie or anticipating it. I have been confused by and sort of let down by, and just like felt like they were very lukewarm in general, the films that have been coming out from the Marvel factory, as I said before. So that is where I stand on this. I have really no interest in the storyline, and I have yet to have like a hook or something that really pulls me in.
What is the storyline? That's the question I have. Jacob, where are you? Thank you, Abby. That was good insight. I can explain the other storyline. They're the Infinity Stones.
I agree. I mean, I agree with both of you, and I think Doomsday is probably going to do well because I think a lot of people are going to be curious and they're going to want to see, Captain America come back and Robert Downey Jr. come back. But that doesn't mean like that it's going to be good, and I don't think it's going to be good, and I'm puzzled by what they're doing, and they went through a lot of trouble in Deadpool 3 to say this is the send off of the Fox universe, so much as to like put this really touching tribute to all the Fox movies in the credits, and then to turn around and just bring back all the Fox characters in Doomsday, like it's gonna have the Fox X-Men and shit, and I'm just like, this is weird. I don't care about any of this. I don't understand. They're also, like you just said, it feels like there's been zero buildup to whatever this, like the buildup is the Fantastic Four movie. That's it. That's the buildup. Fantastic Four. I don't know. I just, I'll go see it out of curiosity, but like Marvel movies and, I don't want to say all superhero movies, but generally superhero movies. I'm starting to feel like, for a while, like some of these other directors like Martin Scorsese and some of these other guys are coming out and they're like, fuck those Marvel movies. They're not real. They're hurting the industry. And I remember it used to be like, guys, just learn to have fun. But now I'm siding with those guys. And I'm like, you know what? They are hurting the movie industry and they are kind of fucking up theaters because it's the only movies people are paying to go see, and other movies can't get made anymore because people only pay to see stupid fucking superhero movies, and the quality control is like going downhill and they're getting worse and worse. I don't know. So like, hearing the news, like that the movie wrapped, I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, it is all gone. It's drained out of me. Like when, when Endgame came out and earlier Avengers films, like it was an event. It felt like we were going to see the new Star Wars, and now it's like,
it was like we were building something together, like discovering it. And it was all there like with intention. And now, because of so much that did go awry in the studios with casting and other stuff, it doesn't feel orchestrated. It doesn't feel like there's like a good.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, those movies were falling apart and getting bad before the inclusion of Kang and Jonathan Majors. Like, the shit that happened with Jonathan Majors didn't help them, but they're already starting to churn out crap. You know what I mean? They're just like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
I mean, there's no doubt they want them to feel, and I agree. They going to see Age of Ultron felt like we were going to see Empire Strikes Back or something. Like it was like a big deal. This is not exclusive to Marvel. Like Star Wars movies have lost their, like, and I wonder if Mandalorian and Grogu, is it going to feel like a special event, or is it going to feel like,
no, I don't think so.
Mandalorian, so it's like, I think the COVID plus, or with Disney Plus, and just the sheer amount of stuff they were putting out, amongst all the other things we're talking about, has really kind of diluted. And I think they thought they were course correcting by bringing the Russos back.
Yeah.
And maybe they are. By the way, I love both Avengers movies. I'm not that familiar with the rest of the Russos' work, but I believe they know these characters and they know how to tell these stories. So, like, listen, there is a chance that Doomsday is like great. Like, it wouldn't be the most shocking thing in the world if the Russos made a great Avengers movie, but will it feel as earned as that? And even though the build up last time with the Infinity Stone saga, like, a lot of that was just the first time they'd ever tried something like this with like a long run movie series over 10 or 15 years. And there were some nice coincidences and nice things that fell into place. And they kind of leveraged really great filmmakers like James Gunn and also Taika Waititi. And like things really just, they were making great movies, but things were also like working in their favor.
Yeah.
There's always that time when something's on top of the world where it doesn't feel like it could ever fall apart. I remember season 4 of Walking Dead. I was just like, this is just going to be the biggest show of all time forever, and it'll never stop
and then
being.
2 weeks later,
yeah. And so there was a time, Abby. There was a time in the MCU where they just did feel untouchable. And then even if there was a couple missteps, they still have had home runs with the last Spider-Man movie. Deadpool, Wolverine was huge, but it still feels like I'm pretty exhausted.
Yeah. I would compare it to like a small restaurant being franchised out, and like the quality and the demand for it being there in the beginning, it being like a super hot item. And then when you open up a few others and there's different management and it just, the more that you produce is what I'm trying to say, like the more risk, like the higher your, the rates will go up for you to have like a stinker, something bad happen. So I suppose that's kind of what I'm thinking when it comes to this stuff. Yeah.
Well, the next 3 movies are going to be Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and Secret Wars. Here's what I think. I think what we're likely going to see in the MCU is I think it's going to slowly morph into more standalone feeling movies. They'll still have an interconnected universe, but maybe more character. Like Spider-Man movies Spider-Man's the biggest superhero in the world. Those movies are going to do very well. I think they can be standalone stories that don't have to have an overarching effect on the rest of the universe. I have a feeling when the new X-Men comes out, I think it's going to be more like that, like letting these individual series kind of exist as self-important kind of contained things. And if over time it builds back up to another big story, so be it. But, Marvel's had issues. They've been trying to get a Blade movie out for like 8 years. Like they announced that movie before COVID, so it's like, I think we're going to see them chilling out a little bit and maybe only taking swings that feel necessary. But the other problem is that means the odds of getting another Guardians of the Galaxy feel low, like another like up and coming filmmaker getting a big budget to really do something different. Marvel doesn't seem like they're going to be doing any risk taking.
I think time has to elapse and you have to let time do its thing.
Yeah.
Because I think the oversaturation and the low turnaround of like it not being a great product is 100%. Why I don't have the wind in my sails for Marvel as much now.
Right. And it could be time for a change at the top. Like Kevin Feige's been doing this for 20 years or whatever. Like that sometimes you just need a new vision, right?
Yeah, well, I thought we were going to get a new Vision because they did the White Vision, and he was supposed to come back, and he's never actually come back.
He is. The new Vision Quest show is coming out on Disney Plus.
When?
I don't know. WandaVision. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Abby, anything else on the MCU in general?
I mean, probably in 5 or 10 years, we'll be pining for it and it will be back on top. I just feel like things are cyclical like that. And when something gets extremely popular and when the entirety of the world, not just like a small smattering or like a ardent group of people, it's like when every single person, even the fucking like restaurant that serves chicken on a stick or whatever, the skewer stuff like that, everyone has signs about the Avengers and everybody's like, yeah, we got Iron Man here. We got all this. Like, it at some point people get sick of it. It's like get the taste out of my mouth. I've seen way too much of people in costumes and really powerful landings and huge explosions and giant monsters and the world almost ending every single movie. You get fatigued by it.
Right.
Which is why James Gunn, when he does, in my opinion, when he does his movies, it's about the people, their character driven stories, not as much plot driven. So
that's really good. And one other thing about this is that forever with the MCU, it was like they've never gone to the well of bringing back dead characters and all that kind of stuff. And it feels like obviously Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom, like it's not just going to be like, oh, he's just playing a different, like that is going to 100% lead to an alternate version of Tony Stark or something. We know Chris Evans is probably going to be back in this movie. And it's like when you start doing that stuff, I mean, it's a little bit different when it's like, whoa, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield just showed up in a Spider-Man movie. Didn't see that coming. But when it's like, we said goodbye to Captain America and Iron Man.
Not that long ago.
And now they're back. And it's just like, but also on the flip side, like they're great in those roles. And like, if I get another Iron Man movie, I'm going to be there day one. So Jacob's like, yeah, okay.
I don't know if we'll ever have it again.
I'm just, let's move. Let's, as a society, as a people, like if we want the world to heal and just like be a better place, we probably should just kind of push past superhero movies for just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they are clogging the airways and sucking this fucking cinematic world dry. And like I could do without any superhero film just for like a small length of time. Just calm down. We don't need I don't know.
All right, there it is. You've said it all. Said it all. I've got the opening of this episode just now.
You got it. The part where Jacob gets mad.
I'm not mad.
As a society,
I'm not
we
mad.
need to move past this. No.
It's a real argument though, because the superhero movies, that formula, like it kind of changed the way other genres were doing their movies. And a lot of movies were trying to replicate that. And movies like Answer the Call, which was a Ghostbusters movie, was kind of made into a superhero film where it's like, we've got these four, we've got the team, and they've got their individual posters.
Is fucking
so when you see how that influence kind of like didn't actually work when you're trying to do the thing that's most successful that the other guys are doing, you're fatigued. I'm tired of seeing it.
Hey, on the flip side, when Kumail's the Fire Master in Frozen Empire and it kind of shouldn't work because it's a Ghostbusters movie and he's throwing fire at Karaka, I am all in. Like, this fucking rules.
Right.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just ready to be. Also, Superman's not that good. Let's move past it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm watching it right now. No.
He's making me mad. He said it is Superman and not very good.
It's not.
Let's talk about this last thing, which is something else. Hollywood Reporter reporting, because that's what they do. They report on Hollywood. An AI Stanley hologram will speak with fans at LA Comic-Con. A likeness of the late Marvel legend will pose for photos and engage in short conversations for a price. That's right. If you thought you were spending big bucks to go meet the likes of Alec Baldwin and God knows who else at these conventions, you can now meet an AI Stanley and get a picture with him. Jacob, what do you think?
Well, this is kind of I think this is kind of sad. I mean, like,
Ah.
first of all, it's fucked up
Yeah.
because Stanley's dead and AI sucks, and we don't, we don't have to go through the whole spiel. Like, AI is bad, and we don't support it.
Yeah.
But on top of that, there was like a lot of at the end of Stanley's life, there was a lot of
Elder
accusations.
abuse.
Yeah, there was elder abuse. There's a lot of bad stuff. There's like video. I watched a video pretty recently of Stanley like being right before he died, getting forced to like spend hours doing autographs, and he's like, you can tell he doesn't want to do it, and he's just
Not
like, you
up
guys
for
are
it.
going to get every. He literally says, you guys are going to get every penny you can out of me, and it's like it's still happening. And he died, and they're still doing it. They're
Yeah.
like paying money. They're charging money to like get a. This is just an odd. The fact that even a convention is like, yeah, you guys can set this up, is wild to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look,
it's
we don't-
$15 to $20 to get in. And from what I was reading, you can have like you pay for a 3-minute one-on-one convo with them. And the one sentence that I thought was really weird in this article was the creators of this, which I think they're called Proto Hologram, said, "We'll never put words in his mouth that aren't in line with the things he spoke about in his life." Like, I don't just it all feels like very strange and cheap. And all I can think of is season 3 of Righteous Gemstones.
They ain't
with
no
Amy Lee.
Babadook. That's Mama.
I'm like, how is this going to malfunction? There's also a line that was in the article that says the Stanley hologram might pop up in different parts of the convention as a surprise. I was like, this sounds dangerous.
I hope this turns into a real Child's Play situation, and it becomes sentient very fast, locks the doors,
Yep.
and becomes a menace.
Takes all the
anybody.
credit for Jack Kirby's work.
Oh my god! Wait, who? I'm kidding. So,
It's like when
Jesus
I did
Christ.
when that Tupac hologram played at like some event like 10 years ago, and I remember the next day I was cheer about the Tupac hologram. Yeah, he got shot last night. It's like, what are we doing? Like, what is this? Like, even if Stan Lee signed off on this like, I know he was like somehow involved with LA Comic Con, and I don't know all the details, but it feels like slippery slope. And like, is this what's going to happen? Is this the future of like Dragon Con? You're going to meet holograms of
That's what I was thinking.
celebrities?
You can have like a guaranteed interaction with someone that's a hologram, like in the
but
way
who-
that you want.
Who is paying money to do that? It's like, hey, you know that it's not Stan Lee in any way, right? Like,
Yes.
it's not really him. It's not. He didn't. It's not. This is. You're paying $20 to have like a computer say, "Hello, my name is Stan Lee."
Yeah.
How are you
Same
doing
shit
today?
ET's been doing us for years at the end of that ride.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
there-
will gladly pay $100 to
No,
hear
that's
ET say
real.
my name
That shit's-
right now.
I would love to go there right now with you, Jacob. I will say that. But also, Disney did like a hologram Walt Disney for their like 100th celebration, like exhibition thing. And but you're not like paying, I don't think, in the same format as
Right.
the way.
It was
Listen,
a part
I
of
think
it
that's
was a
where
part of
it's a
a
little-
show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if they're gonna
So-
have holograms and use AI to have, famous people pop up, like whatever. Like, we're not gonna be able to stop that. But like, the profit and the people paying to meet. Also, like, are you
Yeah.
waiting in line to meet a computer when they could have like 20 stations set up? Like, it's just weird. It's
Yeah,
just
this
like
is-
kind of icky, right? Like a little like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
icky. Where's the
Yeah.
money? Like, what's the money? Who's getting paid for this? Like, what is that? I don't know. This just seems so.
Well, also,
strange.
it says
Yeah,
the
it feels
hologram.
like grave robbing.
The hologram hails from Proto Hologram, the company that recently helped launch an interactive mirror from The Conjuring in 47 malls. Like, oh, guys, these are in malls with The Conjuring. So
7 whole malls.
We did
47
interactive. mirrors.
I didn't
We
even
can
know there
make,
was 47 malls left in the United States.
I mean, why the malls already feel like The Conjuring without the fucking.
You don't have to do
mirror.
anything.
It
Yeah.
already feels like an abandoned mental hospital when you're in a fucking mall and some dying.
I love
town.
abandoned mall videos. They're the best.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but you don't need the Conjuring AI in there. Imagine you're walking through a abandoned mall and it's like, oh, see where that Foot Locker used to be? Yeah, they're putting in a Stan Lee meet and greet. It's gonna be huge on the
Oh my-
fucking weekends. Like, this is so
It just
weird.
sounds. It sounds so like dystopic. The
I
whole
mean-
thing sounds like. well,
Yeah.
it's not a
Inappropriate.
that's not a convention I want to go to.
Oh, and by the way, I saw this headline the other day, but didn't read it. I don't know how people are reacting to this. I haven't seen anything. I imagine there's, discourse, and just like everything else online, everything immediately turns into South Park with people attacking each other and like.
Yeah.
But yeah, this feels a little weird. Like if there was more like, hey, the estate of Stanley signed up for this, and all money raised is going to a cause. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but it's not in the article. So yeah, I don't know. But having said that, I'm thinking about the possibilities of maybe like a YHS live tour, but we don't even have to be there. It's just our holograms. This is great. We'll set up at different malls.
Okay. You go in the Abbey booth?
Tour.
Yeah. Hey, that guy's been in the Abbey booth.
Everybody's
for a while.
everybody's in the Abbey booth. Me and Craig have zero lines.
Get him the fuck out of the booth.
Somebody needs to clean the Abbey booth.
I'm like, someone come in here. I'll do a Stan Lee impression.
When you walk in and it says like Abigail, and it has like the options, and it's like shoes, barefoot.
That's how she was. That's
you get
more
to
like
dress Stan Lee how you want him, because that would be fun.
I was saying with that line about we'll never put words in his mouth. That makes you think that someone could put words in his mouth.
But you literally are though. Everything you make him say is putting words in his mouth because he didn't say any of that.
Yeah, it's posthumous. He's dead, dog.
Yeah, I hope what he does is, I hope they just programmed it to basically do like the end of the ride. Like every time you get off a ride at Disney and it's like the characters from the movie, they're like, whoa, that was a close call. Thanks for the help. We really made it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like that's what I want Stan Lee to say.
I hope this is the kind of thing where they set it up, they do this for a day, they're filming everybody going in and having fun. And then the last one of the day, they film it. But it is actually Stan Lee, and it's revealed he's not dead. This is how he's like, it's like, me. I'm at, it's like whenever people go to wax museums and The Rock is actually standing there.
Or Ellen DeGeneres is there, and she's like, it's actually Stan Lee, your hero.
And the videos like in the night vision cam, like when they film for horror movie premieres, like seeing people.
Stan Lee.
Oh my fucking god!
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the hologram business. It seems totally like legit, cool.
Yeah,
nothing sketchy.
Doesn't seem like a scam at all.
Oh, this is the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be people buying. Get your comic books digitally signed by the Stan Lee hologram.
You just put your comic in, and a stamp just goes.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then some guy online's like, no, this is real. Tell me how it's not real. And everyone's like, I don't know what to do with this. Because you just fucking put your comic book in a toaster and not.
It's like you put your comic in the slot, and then the AI Stan Lee has a marker and he does like this, and that's when inside it stamps it.
No, dude, it's like when you get Mickey Mouse's autograph. He's like looking through his mouth. He's like,
Wait, that's even funnier if there's a person inside the booth who's having to sign everything.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, this is one step away from just being the Chucky puppet at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
There's just actually somebody back there doing a bad impression of Stan Lee.
You're like,
Excelsior!
It says Dan Lee.
That's where you have Stan Lee at home. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be a secondary market of like not as good holograms.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's be 4 nights at Freddy. It's going to be bad.
Right. 4 nights at Teddy's.
4 nights at Teddy's. No, dude. Oh, they're going to mix up the voices, and the Stan Lee is going to be doing Chucky's voice.
That'd be cool.
Hi, I'm Andy. It's great to meet you, Stanley. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Want to get out of here?
Andy, get me out of here. Whatever he said.
I need to see a lady.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I don't think this is in peace. This is the opposite of that.
Yeah, it's not tasteful for sure.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Okay, guys. So here it is. Stephen King. It's his birthday. There's an article that came out this week. Happy birthday.
Happy
Stephen.
birthday, Mr. King.
Happy
always a
birthday.
fun Twitter follower. He's always arguing and yelling at people. He's very political and funny and just being Stephen King. But a big part of the through line and the bloodline of our podcast, and obviously you're both huge fans and have read a ton of his work. But he recently dished on his 10 favorite movies of all time, which is pretty interesting because it's like I'm always interested to hear like what movies the people like I admire gravitate towards.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, before we talk about the list, were any of these like surprising to you?
Well, some of them I'm not even familiar with.
Sure.
I can't say it's like a surprising list, even if maybe it's a little. It does seem like some of the movies that I am familiar with, it's like, yeah, okay, well, this is what everybody puts on their top 10.
Right.
You know, it makes me wonder, like, is this your real top 10 list, or is this the like
Right.
what you think people want to hear is your top 10 list? But I did think it was interesting.
Okay. Abby, did you get a chance to get eyes on the list?
Yeah, absolutely. I wrote it down in my notebook so I could have permanent eyes on it instead of having to use my phone. Yeah, I like when I was going through this list, I got excited and I circled every movie that was a match that I also had seen and
Yeah.
considered good. And I was like, ooh, we matched on a few movies.
You're
So.
matching.
And then also I consider the rest of the list to be like just add it to the watch list because I'd love to see the stuff that inspires him.
Well, yeah, because I haven't seen all of these, right?
Well, let's go through them. Yeah.
All right. In no particular order, 1977's Sorcerer. I've never seen it.
Heard of it. I hear it's great. Have not seen it.
Same.
Abby?
Roy
I have not
Scheider,
seen it. Yeah.
I think is in there.
Oh, it is Roy. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
We need to do a Roy Scheider month.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because I haven't seen a ton of the other movies he's in.
I've never
Yeah.
seen what all that jazz. I've like all that jazz. I've never seen
Yeah.
that. Okay, cool. The Godfather Part 2. We
Never
talked
seen
about
it.
this?
Yeah,
Jacob,
not
never seen
like not super interested in it, but this is one of those ones that's like on every top 10 list.
It is.
Yeah, that's
but
a match for me.
It's for good reason. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
we were talking about it earlier. We were watching Casino. I love mob movies. I love the Mafia. I love the Godfather movies. Godfather 2 is Jacob, you know what? I'm going to start. The more I think about it, I understand why when you say like, hey, that's not really of interest to me. There's a
You think I
chance
might like it?
I
Yeah.
think so. Just
Oh.
the way it's that it's what we were talking about.
I mean, it's
earlier,
simple.
the way it's
You know,
filmed and
I've just never been in the. It's not that I've just never been in the mood to watch it. And I remember at one point I decided like, ooh, I think maybe this weekend I'm going to get into these movies. And then I made a mistake and I watched the trailer for the first Godfather and I was like, that looks boring as fuck to me. So then I've never gone back. It's not a great trailer, so I was like, oh, all right. I don't think I want to watch
trailers were tough back then. Okay, let's keep going.
They
Anything
are
else
now,
on
too.
Yeah, trailers tough. Anything else on Godfather 2, Abby, specifically?
No, I enjoyed the movie. Obviously, I mean, I think that Jacob, the appeal it might have to you is I know you're a Shakespeare fan, and I know that you like, Romeo and Juliet. So like the two like families at war type thing, you can get into that, and there are star-crossed lovers.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I dipped my toe in, and the cinematography plus the like wardrobe and just everything about the movie is really, really. Just nice. So I would agree with him on this one. Put it on there. And yeah, it's one that most people have on their list. So it's not like shocking to me.
Right.
Godfather 3? Not so much.
I would be a little shocked.
1972's The Getaway. I've never seen this movie.
No, me either.
What
Nor
is
have
this
I.
movie? Anyone know? The Getaway?
It's probably about a bank robbery or something.
I do like bank robbery movies.
I just made that up, but that's what I would, if you told me there was a movie called The Getaway, that's what I would think.
All right, The Getaway,
Well,
1972.
1972 and a 1994. We think he meant the 1972.
Yeah, I don't think it was like isn't
think
Charlie
that's-
Sheen in the remake, or there's a Baldwin or something. The Getaway, action thriller based on a novel. Steve McQueen, 10-year sentence for armed robbery. Doc is denied parole from a Texas prison. Okay, so it's one of the hey, I'll watch it. I bet it's amazing.
Mhm.
It's one of those things where it's like I bet Quentin Tarantino loves it too. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Dog Day.
Say that again.
Groundhog Day.
Oh, that's a good
Say it
one.
again. Say it again. Say it again. Yeah, it's fucking Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day is great. It's top.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a top 10 movie for sure.
I always forget. Like I love it, and it's one of my favorite Bill Murray movies. And It's just incredible. Yeah.
I hope that's how Stephen King celebrates his birthday. Is he watches Groundhog Day with Bill Murray,
And they start a
Aw,
podcast
together.
and they have a Oh wait, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two
we should make
kings.
that. Let's book it.
Let's book. Yeah, let's work on that.
As if the two
Let's
most like,
send them letters. Hey
Well,
guys,
Stephen
Hey,
King will
guys.
pop up on a random podcast every now and then. I think getting to Bill Murray is going to be a little tougher.
sure.
I love Groundhog Day, obviously directed by Harold Ramis, and just fucking one of the best. So, okay, Casablanca.
Well, this is another one of those that's like, all right, you put
Yeah.
it on the you put it on the list, but I
Put it
also
on the
haven't
list.
seen this, so like this, I feel the same with this as Godfather. Like I'll get around to him at some point, and I'm sure it's good, but it's just never been of like interest for me.
yeah, I liked Casablanca. I watched that like as a kid, so I do kind of understand a little bit of its importance. I wouldn't keep it on my list. It's just predates me too much.
I know I've seen Casablanca. Is Casablanca the maybe not now, maybe not then?
Here's looking
like-
at you, kid.
Yeah, that stuff.
It's
yeah.
the part in the Great Movie Ride,
Right.
with the airplane.
Yeah.
it's that.
Play
It's
it again,
that scene.
Sam. Yeah.
Is this what Michelangelo says to April O'Neil before going into the sewer? When they're like, okay.
That's your frame of reference. Yeah.
Okay, now okay,
It's that movie.
obviously.
Doing Humphrey Bogart impressions. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's like 5 movies. Casablanca, Citizen Kane. It's just like, you know, they're like the pre-approved, like, here's the 5 movies you say are the greatest of all time. But like, come on.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure they're great, but I mean, although I include Wizard of Oz on my list, and it's like, maybe. Let's see Casablanca at the Sphere. Get them apples dropping. Have you guys seen that?
What?
At the Sphere in
I know
Vegas.
the Oz's.
Well, they play the Wizard of Oz. You guys know
Wizard of
that.
Oz's, yeah.
Yeah.
But at when they're
It's all
shaking
like
the
AI.
apple trees in the
They
movie,
drop apples
they
on
drop
everybody?
like apples from. I don't think they're real
That's
apples.
dangerous.
It's
Real
not like
ones?
Friday
From
the
how
13th.
high?
That's
not
very.
Angry Orchard.
Yeah, the place is big.
That's a huge sphere. Okay, let's keep going.
Big Apple.
1948's Treasure of the Sierra. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. I've never seen.
Don't know that movie at all.
Nah.
I don't even know what that.
I'm sure there's viewers going, "What the fuck?" Jaws.
Yeah, well, you know what? Jaws might also be one of those movies that some people are like, "Yeah, of course that's on the list," but
Right.
it is the best movie ever made. So yeah,
It's
sure.
Casablanca on the sea.
It's
I've always said that.
yeah, you know the part where there's the plane.
It's like, here, look.
Oh, that's
here's looking at
Jaws
you,
4.
shark.
It's Jaws 4.
Here's looking at you, Shaq.
That's what he said instead of
Yeah.
instead of smile, you son of a bitch. Here's looking at you.
Hey, what would be some other good alternative? Because I know there's probably other takes.
Oh, anything that Bruce Campbell says in Army of Darkness, or even
right? Yeah, yeah,
come get some.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything that he says.
yeah. What if he was like, "This is for Quint," like something really bad?
Ugh. Yeah,
That would be bad, right?
Mhm.
This is for Steven Spielberg universe. We're not over budget. You're over budget.
Okay, all right.
That sounds like Crashmore from fucking. I think you should leave.
I think you should leave. Yeah.
Your shark's really making me mad. Okay, so Jaws, obviously. Mean Streets, 1973.
Yeah, I don't know
Familiar?
that one either.
Mhm.
Wow, this is embarrassing.
This is really bad.
Yeah, this is a
Why did
segment
he
where
do
we
that?
all admit we haven't seen a lot of these movies.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Love
I've
it.
seen that. That's a
That's
good
a good
one.
one.
Yep,
Saw
yep.
it. Yep, seen it. Saw
Wow,
it. At,
two Spielberg
Plaza Theater.
films.
That's
Mhm.
great. Well, he is
Yeah.
he is a.
It's the Steven Universe.
By the way, there's only like 4 or 5 Spielberg movies I still haven't seen. I need to just go ahead and knock those out at some point. Yeah, I mean,
This is the episode where we admit it.
Close Encounters is a movie that, as I get older, I like even more. Like, I don't
It's
think I'm not going to like it more than E.T. It'll never mean as much to
Sure.
me as E.T. does, but it is phenomenal. And I loved seeing it at the Plaza Theater a couple years
It's been a while since I've rewatched it, but it's good. I want to go to that. I want to go out to that mountain, that the Devil's whatever. or
Yeah,
whatever they
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Abby,
I'd
what are
like
the 5 notes? You always seem to remember them.
The witch?
The notes.
Oh. Bum bum bum. No, I can't remember off the top of my head.
There it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun,
Anyways,
dun, dun. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
something
NBC. Yeah.
dun,
It's
dun,
racist.
dun. And B and BC.
WNBC.
WNBC.
WNBC. Okay. And then the last one is 1944's Double Identity.
Oh, what is that?
Well, that is
Double
a great.
indemnity.
Have you seen that?
Oh, it's indemnity, not identity.
Indemnity.
Indemnity?
hmm
No, I have not seen it, but that's
Who's in
okay.
that?
I don't even know because there's like a 2009 version. 1944, an insurance representative is
Oh.
seduced by his dissatisfied housewife into a scheme of insurance fraud and murder. All right. Billy Wilder wrote and directed.
Okay.
Barbara Stanwyck. That's a name I know. Abby, I feel like we know Stanwyck.
Yeah, I feel like I know the name Barbara Stanwyck. I'll have to do a little.
I feel like she was like in White Christmas or something, one of those. Anyways,
Mhm.
Stephen King's 10 favorite movies. He needs to watch a few more movies. Just put it out there.
Sounds like we need to.
It sounds like we need to watch it.
Yeah, I think we're the
He
ones
didn't even
coming
have the
up.
Winter Soldier on his list. What a loser.
I'm gonna put all of those movies on my Letterbox watch list,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna watch them.
I guess he's never heard
Yeah.
of Ghostbusters Afterlife. What an idiot.
Or Ghostbusters too.
Or Ghostbusters 2.
or Ghostbusters.
God. Well, there is a picture of Stephen King wearing a Ghostbusters shirt, which is very
Yep.
famous.
Yeah.
It's not very famous, but it's in my brain.
It's famous in this household.
It's my favorite picture of him. Yeah.
Cool. So, I noticed he didn't select The Shining as one of his. That's
Well,
the
no,
show-
he specifically. Well, first of all, he didn't like The Shining, but he's also specifically in the article said, aside from, and he named some of his favorite adaptations of his. He purposely didn't want to put his own work in the list.
I gotcha. Cool. So October is almost here. I think we've got one other episode. I think we're going to have a guest, but I don't want to announce it yet. We're working on a cool guest for next week. And then it's going to be October. So what we're going to be doing is deep dives for 4 new horror movies, new to Abby and I. These are Jacob's picks, not branding it that, but that is a truthful statement.
Jaketoberfest. Jacob, I feel like you probably hate that name.
I do. My name's Jacob.
I know you
not
do.
Jake.
So I'm going to stop saying it.
Jacob
Out of respect.
Toberfest. So 4 movies, and we're watching them. We're doing deep dives, researching, and really kind of like mapping out what we love about these movies or what we don't love. But I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of love because these are really phenomenal films, and I'm excited because they're first time watches for Abby and myself. So our first one's going to kick off October 6th.
We want everybody to be able to watch along. So
Yeah,
we
we
want
wanna
to announce it
announce it
now. And it'll be all through October. But yeah, go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, that way people can watch them ahead of time if you haven't seen them. So October 6th is Possession from 1981. Super excited about that one. October 13th, Return of the Living Dead, which I've never seen. Abby, you've never seen it?
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. Confirmed.
October 20th, The Exorcist 3.
3. Skipping 2.
Skipping 2.
We don't need to see part 2.
I might watch it just for context, but we're going to go right to 3.
There's zero. It has nothing. The third one has nothing to do with it. But if you want to watch it, I say watch it.
Is there a Stanley hologram in the second one?
No, but there's
Okay.
a Pazuzu hologram, maybe.
Okay, there you go.
Really?
Yeah, that you can get
One of
signed.
your $25 is getting a booth with him?
God, the future is a digital Linda Blair still yelling at Jacob.
Yeah.
Dude, the digital Linda Blair will sign anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Have I told you about my rescue dogs? October
Nice.
27th, Friday the 13th, part 6. Jason Lives.
Wow, that's very specific that we're picking Jason Lives.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jason Lives, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Fun.
we're gonna have a surprise episode on Halloween that's gonna be really fun.
Okay.
So that's going to be 5 new episodes of YHS throughout the month of October. We're dropping them on Mondays, and then Halloween is obviously on a Friday, so that'll be like a bonus for everybody this month. And you can follow along. We're going to post it on our social media. That way you are able to keep track of which movie is going to drop each week. And Abby, super excited about it.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's going to be a lot of love, a lot of honesty, a lot of first time viewing things for me, which is just, that's kind of my whole like MO, and like what I love doing is seeing things that I'd never seen before, things that I was were kept from me because they were like contraband. That's why I'm thrilled to watch new movies with you guys, and that's what we're going to get into. So yeah, super excited about that. And sign up for Patreon. That's important too.
It is important. So we're going to have bonus episodes coming up throughout the month as well on patreon.com/yeshavesome. And you can head over there to get complete access for as little as $5 a month to our full archive of bonus content and exclusive access to the YHS Patreon Instagram and the YHS Patreon Discord. And we've got a lot of fun stuff happening in October. We got a couple trips planned. We've got Halloween Horror Nights. So lots of stuff coming up in the world of YHS. But yeah, super excited about it. I don't have anything else. Jacob, any final thoughts for today?
No, I mean, nothing else. Like, I think October we're going to have a lot of extra content that I'm excited about, and I'm excited for you guys to watch these movies that you haven't seen, because Possession, Return of the Living Dead, Exorcist 3, they're all favorites. I think at least, Craig, you've probably seen Jason Lives. I'm not sure.
We both have. Yeah, we've actually
you've both seen it? Okay.
We've all seen it. Yeah, but it's a good one.
But those other 3 movies are, they're all movies that I've mentioned to you guys in the past. So I'm excited for you guys to watch them and us to talk about them.
Absolutely, it's gonna be good, and I'm very excited to get going with all that. So make sure you follow along here on the YouTube channel or on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you get the YHS podcast, as we count down to 10 years. Our big anniversary is coming up in 2026. It's been a lot of 10-year anniversary talk, a lot of planning, got some events. I'm just kind of spitballing here, but it's going to be huge. But just think of how much has happened in the last 10 years. We've had 3 Ghostbusters movies. We've had the Ghostbusters animated movie announced 5 times. We've had we've had really the pre. I always say this: the pre-COVID YHS feels like kind of like figuring out what we're doing, and then post-COVID kind of feels like a different version of YHS. And I feel like we're just getting started, and I love our community, so it's really, really good stuff. Cool. So Abby, I'm going to give you the absolute final word, and then we're going to get the heck out of here.
Sure. Last thing I'll say is watch more scary movies. Watch the most fucked up movie you can find, and then find a friend that you can talk to and break it down with, because there's something special out there about the scary ones, and there's something very real and very without, like, I don't know how to say it other than it's pure imagination and fucked up shit, and people being real when they're making horror movies, and there's nothing actually to be afraid of. So watch more of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in the words of Stan Lee, when it comes to AI, with great power comes great responsibility. So maybe stop it.
Because his hologram might surprise pop up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. For Abigail Gardner, Jacob Walsh, my name is Craig Goldberg. Goodbye.
Bye.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Boy?
Do I? Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.